beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your general love reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks for money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not do personal readings. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon, so please avoid them or report them. You know, it's not me, so just I'll leave it there. Let's move straight on with your general love reading, my beautiful Taurus. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please expect 3 loud sounds and let us begin. Okay, so this is your general reading for mid-September right through to mid-October. I'm going to see what Spirit would like to talk about. I'm going to get your overall general energy before we start. I will be doing a Celtic cross straight after that, so let us see what happens there. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot by Maya Doust. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? We've got the Hermit. So that is your protagonist energy. You're in a solitary energy at this moment in time. Maybe figuring things out, trying to work out what it is that you want in life in terms of love, or what it is that you don't want in terms of love, because you may have experienced hardship. The Hermit card, you know, the Hermit often goes in the cave once they're feeling a little bit jaded with life or love. This is a love reading. So we got the Judgment card as well. They want me to go one more. Whoa. And we got the Tower as well. That was an interesting flip to that card that just came out. So let us see what we got coming on in, and I will clarify anything the overall outcome here. We've got a Judgment card, which is a card of second chances, and we've got a Tower. So, you know, that's quite a surprising energy. Perhaps it's shocking that someone from your past reaches out to you. It may not even be the person you expect, but let's see what's going on there. Now, the protagonist energy, as I said, is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. We've got Cancerian energy here. We've also got Scorpio, Aries energy, and yeah, very powerful Scorpio, Aries energy in this section here. Now, the Hermit often advises you to stop, reflect, see what is the truth of your situation and what wisdom, what it is that you're learning from it. There may be a bit of an epiphany, an enlightenment mode that you're in at the moment. You may have gone a little bit MIA, cut yourself off, and maybe even decided, you know what, I'm not even engaging in the idea of love anymore. I'm just done. Done and done. Because I get this energy of not wanting to repeat past mistakes with people who do not deserve your wonderful time, your care and attention. Because with this Hermit card, I feel like, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Taurus, there's an element here of even when you were with a certain somebody in the past, there was an element of feeling alone. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So I'm going to pull some cards on that Hermit. This is your protagonist energy. You're in a solitary energy at the moment. So if you're not single looking for love, then perhaps this is not your reading. That's what seems to be coming up. I mean, you may be in a relationship at the moment, but you're feeling really alone and you're thinking, is this right for me? If it's not, it's time to take action with that Chariot card, of course. But anyway, let's clarify that Hermit. Now, I'm clarifying these cards with The Way of the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. Sand. So let's see. You want that one? Yeah. We got 3 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're not looking to the future. You're not looking, Taurus. I feel like you're focusing on other things. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wanting, you know, with the 6 of Pentacles, basically that does mean there's going to be a surprise from the universe. It means that the universe is going to come on in and give you some good karma when it comes to an opportunity, something that's balanced, kind, harmonious, something that is, reciprocal, as it were. But the Three of Wands in the reverse says, you're not thinking about the future. You're not, in the upright, this is like, look at that wonderful little panda there, that is like looking to the future, looking for other opportunities. But right now, there's this energy of your soul searching for yourself. You're focusing on your own needs at this time, which is perfect energy to be in. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Whoa. Okay, so I just got to go get that card. One moment, please. It's way over there. Okay, let me see what we got here. We have Three of Swords. So, painful lesson. Something that happened that perhaps put you in that solitary energy in the first place. Maybe separated from someone that you deeply loved and cared about. Someone who may have even... they may not have stabbed you in the back, but I feel like it was a painful lesson to be with them. But something has come to an end here. Something that perhaps, they're just, it's really interesting. They're showing me the glass is falling, okay? It's something that you didn't want to see, is what they're indicating here. So let me just clarify that with another deck, just to see. Can you please clarify Three of Swords on its own for my beautiful Taurus? Oh, okay. I mean, that's a card right there. You just don't want to see it, okay? The Page of Swords in the reverse, because maybe this was your happy ever after, or you're not trying to think about that. You're thinking about, the future, happiness. It's not that you're avoiding it. It's like, you don't need to go there, okay? The Page of Swords, you're not curious about... you're just not curious. That's the energy that I'm getting. The Ten of Cups indicates perhaps you're working really hard to meet your own emotional needs. I mean, deep in the future, perhaps you're hoping that one day there'll be a happy ever after, but it's not something you're seeking at this moment. I feel like you're focusing on yourself, focusing on a happy home life. I mean, there's some good things coming towards you, but there's just this, the Hermit energy says there's a bit of, we got, Five of Swords. I feel like you don't really want to overthink this because it will lead you down a path of sadness, Taurus. Now, I mean, that's a very commendable energy to be in. It's not often that people can really sort of go, you know what, I can't deal with that. I'm just going to park that over there. But maybe you've dwelled in it for long enough and you're like, if you were to think about it, it would bring you down this route, and you just... Yeah, I feel like you may have come across somebody in the past who was a little bit unkind, or more than a little bit, pushed you away, caused a lot of drama and hurt, wounded you deeply, is what they're giving me here. And I just feel like you're cutting it out. You're trying to just, I'm not thinking about it. That's what I'm getting with these cards at the moment. The Hermit is focusing on your own needs, but sort of recharging, taking some time out to regroup and recognize who you are, what it is that you want, and really listen to your intuition. That's what I get here. But it's almost, even though it's a Hermit card, I feel a suspended energy. So perhaps you feel like there's nobody who's taken your attention, or there's nobody who is that you would be interested at this time. Because even when you look at that Hermit, I'm getting an energy of, there's no eyes there, but I feel like you're seeing inward rather than outward. So I feel like you're not looking outward for love at this time. I feel like you may be hopeful it comes along, but you're not pushing yourself out there. That's what I'm getting with this card, deep down. Now the Chariot card is in the resistance position. It's in the antagonist position, because this is your protagonist energy. This is the energy that you're putting out there at the moment. And it's I don't really want to say it's a leave me alone kind of energy. I feel like it's, I've got other things on my mind kind of energy, okay? The Chariot card indicates, especially in this resistance position, it's like I get it in the reverse there. There's a suspended energy. You've lost a bit of hope, lost a bit of direction when it comes to love, and maybe feeling like, well, there isn't anything around, Baba, so where am I moving to? Where, how am I taking action? There's nothing going on. So I feel like the challenge here is to get moving. Now the Chariot card indicates there will be success in your love life, okay? There will be movement, there will be action, but it's about finding that motivation, that drive to move forward. Now let me just pull a card on that, because we do have a return card here. So, even though there's someone who may have put you in that solitary energy, or maybe you put yourself in that solitary energy because you're like, I deserve better than this. So maybe you took the onus to walk away from something. But either way, you stand alone on this rock waiting. I don't feel like you're waiting for love. I feel like you're focusing on your own needs, your career, that sort of thing, working really hard. But something or somebody is coming back here. There's an opportunity for a return. So let us have a look. Yeah, the Chariot card does mean movement, action. So perhaps if you're waiting for someone to come towards you and show you, take action towards you and come towards you and sort of try and win you over, they're showing up here, whether you want them or not. But I feel there's a resistance here. So let me just clarify this Chariot card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding the Chariot card? We got a lot of cards here. We got the Eight of Cups. Straight away. Eight of Cups, please look up the meanings of the cards, Taurus, because I'm picking up the energy, and the Judgment card is also giving very strong vibes that someone is returning. And the Eight of Cups straight up in the reverse says someone from your past is returning. Okay, so they are indicating again someone coming towards you, someone who may have abandoned you or walked away from a situation. I feel like with this card, there's an element of being, when they reach out, there's just this tiny little thing, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, or you can shoot the messenger, I guess, if you want to. But deep down, I feel like there's a moment of you feeling a little bit of like happiness that they reached out. It's almost like you wonder sometimes the way it got left, if they still think about you. The answer is yes. That may just give you a little bit of solace. I'm not sure it's something that you want to go back to, but let's see. We got King of Swords. They're coming to talk. Four of Cups in the reverse. They want to be open with you. They want you to see things clearly. And the Ten of Wands. This causes a little bit of tension. Okay, so we got King of Swords here. So someone coming towards you to tell you the truth. Someone who is making their way towards you. Someone who's taking action. King of Swords, this person is thinking about coming towards you at this time. And they're thinking to return to you. I feel like this person's writing a message to you. Okay, because they're really showing me, when they show me the envelope, it means that they're going to reach out with a message, but also they're really highlighting this feather here, and it's almost like old school kind of message, but I don't feel like they're going to get their little ink pot out and be like, maybe, but I don't think they're going to get their little ink pot out and like scribe you a message and send it off by pigeon carrier or something like that. I just feel like this person is trying to document their thoughts in an honest way, in an open way. I feel like, of course, truth is everything, Taurus. Truth is everything, but you may be a bit guarded towards this person. This person is going to try and open up to you in a bit more vulnerability. So if that was the issue in this relationship, if you felt that this person made you feel alone, even when you were with them, because it was very hard to get through their shield. The King of Swords is a hard energy to crack. Okay, someone who is logical in their head all the time, overthinking things, but still someone who's quite powerful, in their thoughts. Someone who does, is a bit of a Hamlet. When you think about Hamlet did a lot of thinking and a lot of missing opportunities. There's no such thing as missing opportunities. But if you get analysis paralysis, you don't take action on anything. Okay, I say that there's no such thing as missed opportunities because what is meant for you will never pass you by. The right things, the right people will stay right by your side. Okay, or they'll come right back around and try and make sure that you are part of their world. But they will show you. Take action. The Chariot card says action. So the challenge here is, action happening. If you're not wanting this person at all, you may be thinking about getting back out there again, but later. I feel like you're still on this sort of self-discovery kind of mission there with that Hermit card. The King of Swords. There's going to be a truth revealed here. Four of Cups means that this person, I'm getting two energies from this, Taurus. I have to admit this. The Four of Cups is basically, when you're feeling really unfulfilled, you may be looking in a new direction for love. So I feel, in the future, there is you looking outward for something that's more emotionally fulfilling. But I do also feel like this person, is getting a new outlook. They're realizing that they need to be a bit more open, a bit more vulnerable here. And the Two of Swords, if they've caused confusion in the past, or they seem to be indecisive in the past, they're not indecisive anymore. This person, they know, they've got clear sight, especially with that King of Swords as well. And we got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a lot of baggage, okay? But with the Ten of Wands, what's really interesting is, when you get to that 10 space, it means you're nearly in a breakthrough moment, an epiphany moment, because it gives, that panda, or, the person who is carrying all those wands, the opportunity to nearly set down the baggage and just take a rest, take a breather, okay? Now, the Ten of Wands, I feel like, as you can see there's like fireworks. It's like almost like, celebration is represented often by fireworks. So I feel like this could be a climatic ending, whether you want to be with this person or not. I feel like it causes a bit of a strain on you and your mind there for a little bit. But let's see. We have the outcome here as a Judgment, which is there's a fork in the road. You're sort of gaining clarity and you're trying to weigh up your options, whether you want to be with this person from the past, whether you want to heal it with this person. If they take action and really show you, not words, but actions speak louder than words. If they show you in action, because a Chariot card is a card of action, and right now there's no action. It's in the resistance position right there, okay? So you may have lost hope and thought, well, it's not going to happen. So but the Judgment card says this person is returning. This is a card of rebirth, of absolution, sort of seeking forgiveness in order to let go and try and transform the relationship to something else, something greater. So you may be weighing up your options with this. But when you get that Judgment card, it is a card of being at that fork in the road where, if you're reaching for a new life and you're like, I'm only looking forward, I'm not looking backwards. You have to release that past completely, and which is difficult, easier said than done, because sometimes they just pop on into your mind. And as much as you don't want them to, they pop right in, you're like, just stop already. But, I feel like this is you really weighing up what you want, whether you want to take this person back, whether you want to heal it with this person. Now, can you heal something with this person? I'm sure you can, absolutely. But there needs to be action. There needs to be a motivation. There needs to be some sort of self-assurance that any challenges are going to be met straight on and not run away from or not avoided. There has to be also there has to be accountability. You can't have someone just coming on in and just reigniting your fire and then just walking straight out again. That's not acceptable at all. That's very immature behavior. So the Judgment, I feel like Judgment is obviously you judging things, weighing up what is right for you and what is not right for you. I feel like you understand that this possibly is like make or break. That's what I feel, especially as it's followed with a Tower. Okay, now the Tower is a surprise card. It doesn't always have to be a negative surprise, but it is a surprise, and it may take you off guard that this person comes back, especially since we got a retrograde right until the end of October, so it may take you back. Retrogrades often bring people from your past back into your life. The Tower is basically fate intervening. So if you and a person are currently separated and, at a stalemate's energy, the Tower often happens to break you and the person out of, going round and round in circles, as you can see, going round and round and round and driving yourselves crazy. Nothing's happening. It's all stationary. So the Tower often is fate intervening with a lightning bolt. It is an act of nature, as it were. It often strikes the crown chakra, which is the crown chakra in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. The crown chakra is about deep knowing. It's the top of the tower there. Tower is, of course, a prison. It is two people or two butterflies or whatever stuck in going round and round and round in a prison, a comfort zone where nobody's willing to come out of that comfort zone and confess feelings or be vulnerable or just sort of say, no, I'm not doing this pattern that we seem to be in all the time. It's about breaking that out of that pattern. The third eye chakra is activated where you see things clearly, what you want for your future. It's a huge awakening, a huge epiphany, and you're having it. That's right there. You got to realize what it is that you want. Sometimes you have to let it all crumble Taurus, before you can rebuild. So, you know, this is a card of rebuilding. It is a Scorpio Aries energy card, which is, you know, you got to take something away in order to make it better, or in order to replace it with something better. So, for example, if someone from your past keeps coming on in and out of your life and expecting you to be there, all of a sudden you're not there anymore. You shake up the system, you shake up the pattern, and you're teaching that person, my self-esteem is really high. I've got really healthy boundaries. You either meet those or you don't come back. So you sort of shake up the energy, and then that person has a decision. Do they take action, or do they remain stationary and not do anything and lose you for good? Okay, so they get to choose. Also, if this person does not step up to the plate, then you know you've got, you know, something else to replace it with that is way better. Now, I'm just going to pull a card on this for you, this Tower, because I want to see what this shocking energy is, because Tower often is like, whoa, it comes out of nowhere, out of the blue. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. So it could be that while you're weighing up, whether you want to get back with somebody in the past or someone from your past reaches out, it could be that out of the blue, there's another person who, you know, is in love with you. It could be a new love option coming on in. We got the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so the Hierophant in the reverse is a separation card. It is a card of rebellion. It's kicking back. It's saying, no, I'm not accepting this. It's denial. I'm not going to live inside your box. Okay, Taurus, this is your card. So this is you. You're kicking back. You're the one shocking the other person and saying, this ain't happening no more. I can't do this. So either you are in a high level commitment with someone and you're feeling really alone and you're like, I got to take action on this. I'm going to file for a divorce, or I'm going to separate, or something like that. Or, you know, perhaps you're with somebody who exhibits, you know, bad behavior, makes you feel like you're completely alone there. You're like, I can't do this anymore. You're separating. You're kicking back. There's a rebellious energy, as I said here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify that Tower as well again for me? We got the Ace of Wands. I mean, rejection. Ace of Wands says denied. Okay, Ace of Wands says, this time, I'm stopping everything in its tracks. I'm not motivated to reactivate this at this time. So again, you know, you're in this Hermit energy. So the Queen of Pentacles says you deserve something better. You're thinking about settling down, building a home life that is solid. Also, you respect yourself, Taurus. I mean, this is a Virgo card right here. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's very resourceful. Okay, she's someone who, you know, has a golden heart, who is committed and down to earth, someone who's grounded, loyal, practical, someone you can depend on, and someone who builds a solid home and wants to settle down, someone who wants to nest and build a family. And if you find that that's not the person from the past, or you can't rely on that person, then, you know, you have to separate here. The Queen of Pentacles says you deserve a hell of a lot better than perhaps you've been receiving. So you may be You may be focusing on your money, focusing on your career at this time until you meet someone who meets you in that high vibe. Okay, they asked me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? The Hermit. You're remaining in that Hermit energy. You're going to think things through. You're focusing on yourself at this time. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm getting. I mean, whenever we make decisions like that, like big decisions, and break out of patterns, that's when you get your epiphany moment. You either get that person to ship up or shape out, okay? They take action or they remain stuck forever and they lose out. Remember, they lose you, Taurus, okay? So the Hermit card is coming right out to say you're remaining in that energy. You're going to shock this person and say, you know what? I didn't need you. I wanted you. You had an opportunity. And again, I remind you, I do not need you. Okay? So I feel like you mean it. You mean business with that Tower. You're shocking this person. Okay? So now that doesn't mean, of course, that in the future, if they step up their game and they really show you that you're not open to them returning and, you know, having a love life with this person. But as it stands with this energy, it's like, no way. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper in the into the reading. I'm doing a Celtic cross, as I said. I'm reading the Tower of the Mystical Moments by CATRIN, WELZ, STEIN, and I'm only reading the uprights in this deck apart from the challenge position, just to see what's going on there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding this general love reading? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much. Okay, the heart of the matter, the star, you're healing. Okay, you're healing. So this star energy is about finding inspiration again. You've had a real test of faith, Taurus. If you're feeling that alone or you've taken yourself out, you know, they just said to me, oh, I'm loving that. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They just said to me, being alone does not mean you're lonely. Loving that. Being alone does not mean you're lonely. Now, I don't feel like you're lonely there. I feel like you're taking yourself out there and you are, you know, building a solid financial future for yourself, focusing on your goals and your dreams. You're quite a catch, Taurus. Remember that. And not everybody takes back that power and says, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with that. You know, you come to me right or you don't come to me at all. The star card says that you shine out from the crowd. You know, you're someone who stands out. You don't mean to, but your inner shine, it just naturally does, okay? Now, the stars will align to bring you whatever it is that you're hoping for, but right now, you're in that processing, healing mode, and healing can take many years. You may be like, you know what, Baba, I left this person behind 10 years ago, okay? And yeah, that may be the case, but are you gravitating towards similar people? This is what they're asking me to ask you. So for example, if people who are, you know, not open with their emotions, they're not vulnerable in their emotions, they're coming towards you. If they're the sort of people who tend to come back on into your life, they're asking you about a lesson, okay? But I feel like you're trying to find that light again, that positivity, that that faith. You know, nobody wants to be confused in love or, you know, who wants that? That's not a catch, okay? So that person, no. Anyway, so that's Aquarian energy right there. I'm just going to see the challenge that crosses that star. Three of Swords. Okay, so there's still, I mean, there's still pain here. You're still blossoming. You're still healing from this. And, you know, deep down, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, deep down, it would be nice if you got an apology or some sort of closure on this, because I feel like it's a gaping wound sometimes when you really look at it, because you didn't deserve this, whatever this was. I'm sending you a huge hug there, because that's a very painful energy, Taurus. But what it has done is allowed you to make you stronger, and you blossom because of it, okay? But you may have felt like this person was, because they're showing me the figure pointing to the side, and they're just, it's almost like Judas. This person, they made you feel one thing, or promised you one thing, and then they delivered another. They sold you out or something like that. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that energy. I'm going to use the ARCHEON Tarot by, oh my gosh, I just had a mental blank. By Timothy LANTZ, that's it. By Timothy LANTZ. I'm only reading the uprights in this deck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify that Three of Swords for my beautiful Taurus? Can you show me what happened there? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay, so something that you wish for with this person didn't come to term. Queen of Cups. This person perhaps made you feel very insecure. Now, you're not normally an insecure person, Taurus. This person, you know, maybe this person was quite a jealous person. This person withdrew. Their love was quite cold in the end. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Two of Wands in the reverse. So this person, they're giving an energy of plans, future plans kind of fell apart with this. I mean, I'm not telling you anything that you don't know already. The Chariot. Now, either this person just left, but exited quickly out of your world, or they had a choice, because the Chariot often indicates a choice of direction, and they went in a different direction. Can you please clarify that Chariot on its own for me? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Nine of Swords. So this left you very wounded, very guarded. Okay. They're indicating this person that was quite controlling. Okay, this person was quite controlling. Three of Cups. I mean, like I'm just getting this energy. I'm not getting an energy of third-party situation, even though the Three of Cups can pertain to that occasionally. So, I mean, if you felt this person had somebody else or left you for somebody else, then please take it as resonating. But I'm not feeling the energy. So, I feel that you and you sort of found solace in your friendships is what I'm getting with that energy. But the challenge is getting over the heartbreak. The challenge is, being wounded. Because there's something here that... Now, either this person really knocked your confidence, Taurus, and it's made you feel insecure. Because I'm getting this energy of you had to find yourself again. It's almost like for a while after this heartbreak, it was like you lost a bit of sense of self, okay, which is really like deep wound there. But I feel like you're better and bolder. Of course, you're stronger, way stronger. But I just feel like you're still in that energy. I mean, there's two cards here that indicate you're healing from a major heartbreak or loss there. So I'm sending you a huge hug, Taurus. I mean, I wish I could do more. I wish I could just like click my fingers and just manifest all of your wounded hearts to be healed and finding new love that just love you up forever. I wish I could do that. Let us see what is below you. You know what? I don't understand humans sometimes, Taurus. And I know there's the best and the worst in every sign. It depends on our maturity and how far we are along our journeys. We can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And some people have not met themselves as deeply as you have. The Hermit says you are meeting yourself on a very, very deep level. You have a level of maturity that perhaps others have not sought within themselves just yet. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. And I wish humans would just be really open. I've often said it to my girlfriends and to my guy friends as well, and said, you know what, I wish humans, we had kind of like a speech bubble that we can, we could see what we're really thinking. But also that would be a little bit intrusive, and I don't like, being a Scorpio, of course, I'm an investigator. That's my sort of natural disposition, but I feel like I'd be infringing on people's privacy, and I don't like that, especially as I wouldn't want people to be infringing on mine. So yeah, but I just wish humans were a little bit more open, right? Now we got 2 wands deep down, Taurus. The card actually means waiting for results or waiting to make a choice. And because you got the Chariot here, which is a direction. Which way should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I give this person a second chance? Should I not? I mean, the Tower, the overall ending, I feel like you're going to shock this person. It's like an ultimatum, okay? When they come back, I feel like it would be an ultimatum. But the 2 of Wands is a waiting energy, waiting for to be able to perhaps travel, or perhaps put yourself out there again, because we're going through a major pandemic, of course, so it's difficult to get out there and meet somebody new. I mean, it was difficult before, Taurus, but it'll be a little bit more difficult as well. Everybody just looking at each other going, oh, nice mask, nice eyes, but so it'll be, of course, it is not impossible, because when the universe, divine timing, hell nor high water will make you meet the person you're meant to be with, or rekindle this and sort out the issues that were in this relationship in order to heal it. So what is meant for you will never pass you by. It's very important to remember that. But deep down, there is a waiting energy on hold. And that Hermit, I feel like, although you're waiting, I don't feel like you're waiting for... I don't feel like you're really anticipating that this person is going to come back. I feel like it's going to surprise you that this person does come back. But there's an element here which I actually admire, Taurus, which is I feel like you're not on hold waiting for this person, or on hold waiting for love. I feel like you're really focusing on yourself, okay, and your own needs, which is very important. That's when you signal to the universe that you have a maturity that is ready for true love, okay? Now, what has happened in the past? Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? The past situation, what do they need to know regarding that? Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Very painful reading, Taurus. Very, very, I mean, they're just giving me this energy of the only way is up, okay? The only way is up. Nine of Wands, you persisted with something. Maybe you saw some red flags, but in the end you got hurt, okay? Look at all those wounds. She's gone through quite a lot, you know, sacrificed a lot, gone through many hardships to get to this point. All those brambles along that journey have really ripped her up, okay? So, you know, she's got to this point, but it was worth it because she got to the point that she wanted to get to. So Taurus, you perhaps at one point, everything with this person in the past was at some point worth it, but then it became too much. Then we got to the Ten of Wands phase, which was, it's just too much baggage, too much arguing, too much of a headache, can't move forward. But also this Nine of Wands indicates we're all here for a lesson, okay? Every human is here to learn a lesson, and it's a very painful one at times. We all have to go through that dark night of the soul, all of us, okay? To varying degrees, of course, depending on the contract that you agreed before you got to the earthly plane. But it takes a lot to blossom. It takes a lot of hardship to bloom and find that beauty within you and bloom despite it. Okay, so I feel like you've gone through a lot of hard knocks in life. They're giving, oh my gosh, they're giving me that song. I feel like they were setting me up for that because I'm channeling at the same time as doing this reading, and they give me certain words and they shout things out to me, show me images and everything like that. And just as I get they gave me this energy of, you know, you've gone through a lot of knocks in life. They gave me that song, It's a Hard Knock Life. For us, it's a hard knock life. I'm not going to sing it to you, but you know the song, okay? So that's what they just are playing now. I'm going to have to look at the lyrics of that because I really don't know, but I think it's called Hard Knock Life. But anyway, that's the song that's coming out right now for you. But I feel like it's off the back of what I just said. So I feel like they set me up there rather than it just came through. Anyway, what is above you? What is the potential? Seven of Wands. It made you stronger, Taurus. And also, you are your personal best. You carrying this with you. You're pretty much... the Seven of Wands is someone who's guarded, of course. Someone who is, defensive because their heart has been broken. But you're coming out of that now. Look at that. That strong man, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. That person, that strong person is bending those bars and showing their strength, showing their mettle, kicking back and saying, no, I'm not going to be put in the box. That Hierophant was in the reverse. No, I'm not going to be put in a box. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to break out. I'm going to break the chains, and I'm stronger than this. So I feel here, the Seven of Wands says you're at your personal best. You're looking fine, Taurus. Both inside and out, you're beautiful, you're strong, you got this. The Seven of Wands says if there's any competition out there, you're better than it. You're the one who's shining. You stand out from the crowd. As I said, your starting card was the Star, which is, you know, you stand out, you shine. Your natural disposition is to let that inner light shine out. So I feel like you're not letting anyone dull your shine. You're finally finding your courage to, realize how empowered you can really be and open yourself up to something new, if you want to, of course. Or perhaps, Seven of Wands can mean that, you may be wanting to fight for this love. As you see this person, they've got everything etched, their journey etched on their body. It means the journey, you took it, you survived. Okay? As you can see, there's love on their sleeve. This person wore their heart on their sleeve. And, there's a toxic skull there. So this person experienced toxic energy or arguments or a battle. There's also a battle down here, fighting. And we've got an anchor there. This figure felt unanchored, felt like they didn't know where home was anymore. They've got memories of people etched on their bodies, inner roar right there, and growth, that flower. So I feel like, wow, okay. Sorry, they just gave me a name, and I only know this from, the TV show. So I don't know if people are actually call this, maybe this is a name, I've just never heard it apart from in a TV show, and it's Murdoch. Murdoch. Now maybe, like I've heard of burdock, which is a plant, but Murdoch is, of course, I'm showing my age here, is from like the A-Team, right? Murdoch. So either your name is Murdoch or it is a nickname that you call someone, Taurus, Murdoch. You know, that character was always sort of put away in, well, yeah, it was kind of put away behind bars. It doesn't look like that person in that card, but it was always like a ruse. This person was always so clever, but pretending to be, I feel like this person was always, in the TV show, was always pretending to be a little bit off the wall so that they could like infiltrate gangs and things like that. You know, my memory of this is so like vague. But anyway, Murdoch. So if your name is Murdoch or a nickname is Murdoch, please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure, but it just popped out of nowhere there. But the Seven of Wands says you got this, okay? And also, you're letting yourself come out and sort of confidence. I've been saying to each sign, confidence is an aphrodisiac. And I feel like your confidence is coming through and you're bending those bars. You're unstoppable, okay? Now let us see what is in the near future for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding the near future? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Whoa, that can't be all of them. Four, okay? One. These four? Four, okay? So that one. Okay, that one. Yeah. Sorry, I just have to feel the heat from the, yeah, this one, yes. Okay, so we have Page of Swords, we have the Empress, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, we got a lot going on here. Okay, I just want to see how they want the other cards. Okay, let's do this. Let's just move this away over here so we got a bit of space as to what's going on. Okay, so we have a Page of Swords, someone being very curious about you, Taurus, but we got two pages here. Two options. You got the Chariot card, so again, that could be options coming through here. You got a direction. We got two pages. One is a Page of Swords, which is air, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and Page of Pentacles, so earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's someone here who I feel already has knowledge of you, someone who's curious about you, Taurus, and is wondering what you're up to. This person actually has a lot of feelings for you. A lot of feelings for you. Let me just pull a quick card on this. Can you please tell me who this Page of Swords is for my beautiful... Whoa. It's the King of Swords again. Pay close attention to your reading. This is the person who's thinking about you. I feel it's from your past. The Hanged Panda. Oh my gosh, don't tell me you got the same words. Oh my God, we got the same. We got the Ten of Wands again. We got the Two of Swords again. And we got the Four of Cups again. Okay, so it's the same person from the past. I mean, they cannot give it to you more clear that it is a person from the past. The person who's thinking about coming towards you to talk. The person who wants to tell you the truth, be more vulnerable and open towards you. This person, the Hanged Panda there, this person who is very indecisive. This person who delayed. This person, this is the person that you may have felt like was a missed opportunity at some point, but this person kept you waiting. This person's not going to keep you waiting much longer, but I mean, I feel like you're over this, or you're trying to move away from this. Ten of Wands, a lot of baggage. You have history with this person. Two of Swords in the reverse again, indicating this person's not clouded, they're not confused, they're having an epiphany, they realize you're the one they love. I mean, okay. But Four Cups in the reverse indicates that there is a new option coming on in, but this person from your past has got a new outlook. Okay, so there's definitely two here. We've also got that Page of Pentacles. So someone who wants a solid sort of future with you, someone who has something new starting to grow with this person. Okay, we also got a Knight of Pentacles. Now, so we got pages. So I feel like we got two people who are a little bit younger than you, and then Taurus, someone who's about the same age as you coming on in. I mean, I'm going to pull a card and see if we got three options coming on in here for you. But we got, I feel the Knight of Pentacles is something, they're kind of indicating that it's been slow to get here for you, but you've being patient. A reliable person is showing up in your world who's going to be someone you can trust, someone who is dependable, someone who is loyal, and wants to invest in a solid future with you. Someone who, I was saying earlier with the oak tree leaves, that is like a family tree energy. So someone who wants to leave a legacy with you, someone who has high honor, someone who has a lot of integrity is coming on in here for you. So I feel like you're going to get messages, because pages, they bring news. So I feel like this is indicating you're going to get messages from two different people. One of them is someone who is very certain they want to be with you, and they're all in. Okay, so we will clarify that. And I'm loving that we got the Empress card there as well, which is Taurus, Libran energy as well. So we'll come to that in a moment. But let us clarify. Okay, they want to go here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Whoa. We've got the King of Wands energy, another king, and we've got the Ten of Cups. So this is the Aries energy right there. So someone is going to boldly sweep you off your feet, and there's that Ten of Cups showing up again. You're happy ever after. Okay, so there's a very, they're indicating here that there are two options for me. Well, not for me, but for you, Taurus. So I feel like you're going to get news from two people in the near future. You're going to be talking to two people. Now, it could be quite a surprise to you. You're like, Baba, there's nobody. But the Tower indicates there's a radical change in your world. There is a chance to rebuild something with somebody from the past. But if you weigh up your options, you could go in another direction, shock that person, and take somebody new. The King of Wands indicates that there is someone who is very passionate, very bold, someone who's going to charge towards you and sweep you off your feet, someone who's going to inspire you, someone who's at the top of their game. They may have their own business. This person's very confident, okay? And they're not wishy-washy. As soon as they meet you, they know. Okay, and Ten of Cups here, this person wants to settle down with you. They want the happy ever after with you. I feel like it's very emotionally rewarding relationship, but also very passionate and intense and loyal and grounded. So I just want to see something. The person in the past, can you show me? They said take all the cards. Thank you so much. The person in the past, can you show me their intentions? Can you show me the person in the past's intentions? Just before we move forward, I just want to see their intentions. Thank you so much. Nine of Cups showing up again here. Nine of Cups. This person, they're a little bit lazy. Okay, this person looks for quick results. Can you show me a bit more about their intentions? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star in the reverse. Okay, this person, Eight of Pentacles, they do want to repair it, but sometimes they cause confusion. They're in and out of their energy. I feel like they want to tell you the truth. They want to be vulnerable with you. They want to open up to this relationship. But the Eight of Pentacles says they do want to repair this. This person really does want to be in this with you. But the Star card in the reverse indicates things have not been healed yet between you both. So they're unsure how it's going to go down. I feel like this person tends to go through bouts of negativity, so they could have some depression. Now, I'm not medically trained to talk about that, so I just thought I'd mention it briefly because a star in reverse can mean that. But the star, I feel like sometimes they're in there wanting to repair it, and then other times they lose enthusiasm. They lose their way a little bit, Taurus. So that's what I'm getting from the person in the past. I thought I'd open it up and ask. Maybe something that you're thinking there. Now we got the Empress card. So you need to know one thing. You deserve the highest order of all when it comes to love. You deserve, like an empress deserves their emperor. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. I'm just trying to say that you deserve a counterpart that matches your energy. Because the Empress says, you know, I'm confident. I'm abundant. I'm beautiful. I deserve the best. And it's not about ego, it's about honoring what you truly deserve, and recognizing that you have a lot to offer. You bring a lot to the table, Taurus. Okay, this card is you're brimming with potential, and you're actually turning heads. There's someone in the near future who's going to be very interested in you and come towards you. Also, this person in the past, very curious about you. They cannot quite let you go. The Taurus that it has decided, I can't do this anymore, is in a solitary energy, is like, let me think about me. Let me think about my needs. All of a sudden becomes even more attractive than before, because unfortunately, sometimes immature individuals, and we've all been an immature individual at some point. I'm not pointing any fingers at anybody. We all take a road that we are not sometimes proud of. Sometimes we don't even realize why we do it. Sometimes we do, okay? But I feel like the Taurus that says, I'm now focusing on myself, is going to find that their person in the past all of a sudden wants back on in, because unfortunately, the energy that they're giving me is that sometimes insecure people or immature people tend to want what they cannot have, and when they can have it, they don't want it, right? So the mature person who can see what a catch they've got will never let that person out of their sight, and not in a really creepy kind of jealous kind of way or possessive kind of way. But I feel like this new person who's coming on in, they want to make you theirs. They want to create a future with you. Okay, so I feel like you're really brimming with potential there, and I feel like I feel like you're turning heads. So remember, pick the person who shows you that they can treat you the way that you're meant to be treated. Okay, now how are you feeling about all this in this moment? Seven of Cups. You got options. You've got a few choices. You may be looking at commitment issues. Maybe you're feeling like you're not really committed to this at this time. The Seven of Cups, you may even be wishing upon a star and say, I got a lot of options, but I wanted that one. So unless that one comes towards me, maybe I'm not really interested in much right now. I'll just see how it goes. I feel like you're open, but you're not seeking, okay, at this time. Now, what is the external environment? Nine of Swords. Oh, wonderful smell of perfume there. So either someone's just sprayed some perfume as you're listening to this reading. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. But they're giving me this amazing smell of perfume, okay? And of course, I'm alone, so beautiful smell of perfume there. Nine of Swords energy, anxiety. Maybe you feel there's trust issues here with someone in the past when they show up. You just have to watch your back with this person. You feel like this person, although there may be love there, it's almost like there's a, what do you want kind of vibe to it. But also I just get this, I'm going to pull a card on it because I feel it's very protective energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know about the Nine of Swords as the environment? Cautious, Page of Wands. Cautious, curious. Okay, I feel like you are just discovering, that you're actually good by yourself, but it may make you feel a little bit nervous and anxious as well. I mean, I'm sure you're not just discovering it all, for the first time, even though they're giving me this energy that you're on a bit of a journey of self-discovery. I feel like there's new passion coming on in here, and you may worry about it as well, because I feel like confidence. I'm going to pull another card to see about confidence, because there is like somebody here who's very curious about you, who's coming towards you, very passionate, maybe even Sagittarius energy. They're going to be really bold. And I feel like at first you kind of shut down to that, Taurus. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? See, there's two pages here. The Magician in reverse. They keep giving me two. I mean, two pages over here in the near future. The external environment, which means what's coming on in. What's the environment right now? You make you feel a little bit anxious that you don't want to make the wrong choice. So you may be a little bit cautious because we've got a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. Okay, so you may be like, which one is the solid one? Which is the one I should trust? Which is the one I'm really passionate and drawn like a magnet to one of them, but the other one, looks like they really want to be with me. I feel like you got a lot of questions here. You do have a lot of choices. And the Magician card in the reverse can mean that there's unfulfilled potential in one of the relationships, of course, the person in the past, and it scattered your energy. And you're like, should I waste any more time with that, or shall I move forward? The Magician in the reverse can also mean that, you're trying to use manifestation in order to guide your love life, but there is a lack of motivation, or you feel a little bit cynical or lost hope. So it's really hard to really manifest what you truly want right now when you're not really sure. Because when you use the law of attraction, you have to know what you want in the first place. And if you're in the hermit mode, it means you're still discovering whatever it is that you want. You're really trying to work those things out because, you deserve the best, Taurus. So now, what is a hope and a fear? Ten of Swords. Well, Ten of Swords is, a very painful ending. It can mean a big old headache. You fear being in analysis paralysis. You may fear that it just gets too much. You can't do, you can't focus. But also, the opposite to that is there is hope. You want a new start. Now, whether that is you move on completely from the relationship or not, from the past, or whether it is you forgive the relationship and try and recover it, that may be a bit of a headache. This is basically a card of should I stay, should I go, when you see both sides of this card. Okay, so you may not know which direction to completely go in. You may overthink it a little bit. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that. Death card. The end. Something needs to change. Okay, the Death card can mean two energies. One is you're ending something and you're definitely moving on. You're not looking back. Can also mean something needs to change. There needs to be a major transformation in a relationship for it to be rebirthed in the first place. Okay, because this can be a card of rebirth as well as transformation, but it can also be a card of moving on. Something needs to end though. It's an old pattern that needs to end, an old way of doing things. And I feel like you're there already. You're breaking the pattern, you're done. Okay, now let us see what else they have to say for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What else do they need to know regarding... Whoa, they're all popping out here. Okay, I love it when they do that. We've got Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Oh, Taurus. Five of Swords says analysis paralysis. It says overthinking a little bit, okay? As you can see, this figure here, there's heartbreak. Something has to be mended right there with that Five of Swords. And as you can see, a little piece she's got in her hand there. So she's taken a lesson from it. The Five of Swords kind of says, take the pain that you've got and turn it into gain. Turn it into blossoming. You're blossoming because of it. You've learned a valuable lesson that you will never, ever let go of. But forgive the past, not just for yourself, Taurus. It's more... or not just for another person, it's more to lighten your karmic load so that you don't carry the heavy baggage with it. The Five of Swords kind of does say, leave the hurt in the past and lead with your heart. Decide what it is that you want, because hurt can sometimes hang over us as humans and prevent us from really following our hearts because we're worried that we'll be hurt again. For example, if we're going to try and heal something with the person in the past, it's a very brave person who can try and rekindle something with somebody that has either broken their trust or hurt them in some way. It's very difficult. So it's a hard journey to take. But I feel like you're stronger, you're blossoming because of it. They're saying, remember the lesson. Take the lesson with you, okay? But not the pain. And also, it's interesting because we've got a King of Pentacles coming here for you. Someone who is very solid, someone who is, King of Pentacles, that's you, Taurus. You're putting your own needs first. Very important. But I feel like you're getting someone who matches your vibe. Earlier when I was clarifying, we had a Queen of Pentacles energy there. But we got a King of Pentacles, which is about a solid investment in love. Someone who, really is someone you can rely on, someone you can trust, someone who you can respect, and someone who, wants to show you that they want to settle down. They want to move in with you. But also we've got a Seven of Pentacles here. This is the kicker. The Seven of Pentacles says, can we save this? It often is an energy of, you know, if we work really hard and if we are patient with each other and cultivate ourselves from a distance, separately, here's my half of the bargain. So you can see she's cut her apple in half and says, I'm revealing my feelings. I'm revealing the core of me. Are you willing to meet me halfway? If not, we cannot save this. So this card asks, can something be saved? And if it cannot be, then I feel like you're opening yourself up to a higher love. I'm going to have to clarify this energy. Seven of Pentacles does ask you about the energy that you put into something and what you get out of it. But as you can see, she's bearing half an apple there. And there's many apples on that floor, but there's only one that matches the other half of her apple. So there's a lot to be thinking about here. So I'm just going to pull a quick card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this King of Pentacles for my beautiful Taurus? We got a Knight of Swords here, and we got the Magician. So as I said, I'm reading only the uprights in this deck. We got the Magician. This person that you're thinking about is going to take action towards you. They are going to make major changes. But, I mean, you got to be... This person is in and out of confusion. One moment they're in, one moment they're out. Doesn't mean that in the future they're going to try and heal it, but there is a conversation that is necessary. This person is going to tell you the truth of how they feel, because the Knight of Swords does that. So you will receive a message from someone that you are thinking about. So whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So if you're manifesting with that Magician card, if you're manifesting someone new, Taurus, then this is going to be someone new. If you're manifesting someone from your past, it's going to be someone from your past that's going to make the changes. Either way, there is action coming towards you. There is a message coming towards you. And there's a very important message in there of deep commitment. They asked me to go one more, so I will. I mean, if we get another Knight, I'd be like, come on. The Tower. So we're leaving on the energy. Something's going to shock you here. Now, I feel like you're going to actually shock yourself. Can you please clarify that Tower by itself? Put the cards back in, they said. Okay. Can you please clarify that Tower all by itself? The Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you're going to shock this person. You're going to move on from them. Taurus, that's, I mean, the Chariot. You cannot write this. You know, this is your very last card in your faded energy, the overall energy with the black cards that I was using, the White Witch Tarot. And the challenge is the Chariot. So you're going to shock this person. You're going to give them an ultimatum, the person in the past. You either take action and make the changes, or I'm gone. So I feel like you're actually, the Chariot says you have a direction to take. You may shock some people with which direction you take in the end. Now I'm going to go one more for me, because you got two majors there that are in your faded energy. Can you please clarify either of them? Both of them? The Ten of Pentacles. Justice. Yeah, I agree. The Ten of Pentacles says, I want the best of the best. I want your full attention. I want to settle down. I want to be in a relationship that is committed, that is loyal, that leads to, retirement age, that you take the journey of life together. You build a solid home, a solid foundation, and a family with each other if you want to have a family, settle down. But it's about higher level of commitment. Okay? And that Justice card says, I'm willing to find a solution if you're all in. But if you're not, I'm making a decision that will affect my future. And I feel like you get justice. You want something fair and equal. I mean, you're getting major arcanas. This is very faded sort of energy. I feel like you got a choice. The Justice card is again about weighing up options. As you can see, the scales there. You're weighing things up. And they're asking me to leave it there. So I feel like you do have a choice. If you want to save something with someone in the past, of course you can, but a solution must be found. There must be change. There must be a communication, and there must be action. There must be lifestyle changes. But if not, there is someone coming on in. I feel like you get the King of Pentacles is someone who is, kind, loyal. I feel like you're going to get that. Someone who's solid, someone who is trustworthy. they're coming towards you. Someone who matches your vibe. They may even be a Taurus, another Taurus there. But also in the meantime, I feel like you're focusing on your money. You're focusing on being your own boss or being a boss when it comes to building a financial future. But I do feel like you got choices. Can it be saved, this person in the past? Yes. But there's going to be some work. If you don't want to save it, is there someone new coming on in? I believe yes. Absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to give you a final card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm using the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody BERGSMA for your final card there. And it says Unicorn, infinite possibilities. And it says, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Remember, Taurus, you're born to stand out. Okay? There's no need for you to fit in. You're born to stand out. You're born to shine. And the right opportunity in love will come towards you. Okay? You will know, trust your intuition. But as you can see, the unicorn often talks about 5D relationships where you and a person, in that 5D are together, and there's two unicorns there. And you can see the butterflies. There needs to be transformation. If this is twin flame, for example, there needs to be a transformation that goes on. But I feel like you have infinite possibilities for happiness and for love. Okay? So remember, try and be positive. I mean, it's easier said than done, of course. But let's move on and get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for it, guys. Okay. So, we have a fleur-de-lis here, which often connects to the Emperor card. So, because we got an Empress here, this indicates, you want the best of the best, someone who you can trust, who is loyal, grounded, someone who plans for the future, someone that you can have a family with if that's what you want. But the fleur-de-lis is like the best of the best, okay? And they want on the Empress card. So, it also stands for a divine counterpart. And we've got an elephant, okay? So, an elephant, very strong, very tough skin. Someone, an elephant, they remove obstacles. They overcome the obstacles, they remove them, and they move forward. So the Chariot can be you and this person removing the obstacles and moving forward. Also, it can be that you have to listen with love because there's a big old heart on that elephant. So again, easier said than done. But also, it could be that you're removing an obstacle, which is you're attached to a love relationship that deeply hurt you in the past, and you need to move on from that, and you need to move forward. Either way, you are moving forward, Taurus. That is your challenge with that Chariot card in that challenge position. And they want me to put the elephant on the Chariot, okay? So I'll pop it there. You will be moving forward. There will be a successful love relationship in the future. Depends on your choices. And I will leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is champion yourself in September. So whatever it is that you want to achieve, Taurus, whether it's you want to set up your own business, then take a little bitty step by setting up maybe an email with your company business name in the email. It's a little step. If everything feels so monumental that you're like, I can't start because I don't know where to start small, okay? If, for example, you're an artist or a writer, get some of your work out there, show it to people, take that plunge and just show one piece. I want you to really just champion yourself, whatever that means for you. All you have to do, you don't have to tell me about it if you don't want to, but all you have to do is put the words, I will succeed, in the comments box below. And of course, you will, Taurus, you will succeed. But write that affirmation and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 29th of September. And I'll announce the winner in a video. I'll upload that so you know that it's me announcing it and not one of those scammers. And I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.